how do I help someone who I believe is a target of a narc? I'm going to let Britt answer that question.
Yeah, so that's a great question, and we get asked that often. And so, what I would say is one is understand, put yourself in this person's shoes. They are struggling with the negative narcissies. They're struggling with self doubt.
Yes.
So they're reaching out. If they're asking, then
Yes.
I would do a couple of different things. As one, just make sure you're being non judgmental, focus
Hmm.
on the person's behavior. And I would direct them to our website, have them take the quiz to see if
Yes.
they're with a narc. I would
Hmm.
start to ask them, well, how do you feel about the behavior that's occurring? Or
Hmm.
if maybe they're not saying anything and you see someone that's in a harmful relationship and you want to do something, I would
Ask them if they're okay.
ask them if they're
Yes.
okay.
Tell them if they want to
And
talk at any time, you're always available. Make sure that
yes,
you are not coming off as judgmental, because remember, that person is being judged and blamed and shamed
already.
and everything else by the narc. And so you don't want to come off that same way. You want to make sure that they feel that the door is open, that they can come to talk to you at any time.
Right. And the second thing would be is to make sure you're shifting the focus on them and not
Hmm.
shaming what the narc is doing, because to get the narc to change or try to get them to see, that's really what a big struggle is often.
Yes.
I think with this, Lisa, don't you agree, is that you have this hope each morning, well, I can change my behavior, the narc will change, or you're trying to make sense of their behavior. So
And you
that's where I
can't.
would
Yes.
try. You can't. And the likelihood of someone with a narcissistic personality disorder of going and getting diagnosed, that
It,
has to happen with a
next to
therapist.
zero.
And it,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And so that's why we're very big on, we want y'all to hear is we're focusing on behavior. So just because we say someone is a narcissist, that
Hmm.
doesn't mean they suffer from the narcissistic personality disorder.
Correct.
It's the behavior is what we try to get you. So that's what I would try. I wouldn't go and say, I think the person you're involved with is a narcissist or suffers. I would just say, this behavior doesn't seems a little off, does it to you? So asking those
Right.
questions and getting them and say, well, how would you handle that? Versus trying to
Yes.
change for the person.
Right. That's exactly right. So, of course, direct them to our website and
Yeah,
our
join a
community.
community.
Yes, definitely join a
Yes,
community. It
that's the number
helps.
one thing.
It absolutely does.